I'm just going to check. We are live, so hold on a minute. This is my mum. I'll just come back. I'm just going to check. Sorry, Mum. Right. Okay, so we are live. Hello. Welcome to our Silver Sunday Tai Chi session. I hope you're all looking forward to this. I've got my t-shirt on and my mum is here. So say hello, Mum. We're going to do some Tai Chi, Qigong, low impact exercise. So hopefully nice and easy for you to follow along and just feel like you've moved your body this morning. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I might take my thing off actually. So we're going to start with a warm up. Just keep all the movements well within your own comfort zone. So listen to your own body and just keep things, movements small, so they suit your own body. And if anything hurts, then just take a little break and just make sure that it suits your body and your own limitations. So keeping it nice and simple and easy. Going to keep everything relaxed, so on all your joints tension free. Yes. So we're going to start with our warm up. So feet hip width apart. Yeah, should we do it? Feet hip width apart. Shall I go a bit further in front of you and then you can see me? Okay, so feet hip width apart. Think about your posture. So we ground our feet to the floor. We lift up through the crown. So nice stretched out body, and like I say, keep everything nice and relaxed. We're just going to start turning our head nice and slowly. And back to centre. And then we're going to go the other way. And back to centre. Chin to our chest. So we're stretching out the neck and then we're looking up to the ceiling and looking forwards. We're going to do our ear to our shoulder, so tilting the head and the other way. So we're going to do our shoulder rolls. So we're warming up and loosening off each part of our body. So in turn, moving the head, the shoulders, the upper body, and then the legs. And we're going to go the other way with our shoulder rolls. And we do this every time we start a Tai Chi class. So it gets us ready and prepares us for the movement ahead. So we're going to bend our knees and we'll do something called knocking on the door. So this is just twisting from the waist. So we're just turning the waist as far as we can. This helps loosen off the spine and the torso. Again, releasing any stress and tension. But like I say, just listen to your own body and make sure it suits you. You're right there, Mum. And then bringing it slowly back to centre here. We're keeping our knees bent and we're going to put our hands on our hips and let's do our hip circles. go the other way. And then a nice big stretch up to the ceiling. So reaching high and all the way down, or just as high as you can. So it doesn't have to be a big stretch. Just visualize yourself stretching up and all the way down. And one more time, stretching high. Big breath in and breathe it out. Yeah, very nice. So I'm feeling a little bit more limber, I would say. We're going to put our feet hip width apart. We're just going to warm up the legs a little bit more with some knee bends. So when you're bending your knees, make sure they travel in the direction of your toes, and make sure you keep a good strong thigh position. So we're trying to avoid knocking our knees, keeping it nice and strong, and still keeping the posture nice and tall. Okay, so we're just going to bring our arms up, nice inhale here, and then as we exhale, it's like we're sinking our body weight into the floor. And we're going again, nice inhale. Yeah, very nice, and exhale. And again. And we're trying to connect our mind to body, so we're following the hands with our mind. We're focusing on our palms. This time, let's take it all the way up to the ceiling and take it all the way out. Nice stretch, or just as far as you can, and all the way down. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so taking our feet slightly wider, and then we can use something called horse stance. So this is one of our Tai Chi sort of foundation, fundamental stances. And it's like we are sitting on a horse. So again, just listen to your own knees, make sure it suits you. Just bend to wherever feels comfortable. It doesn't have to be a big move. We're going to repeat the same arm movement. And this is called regulating the breath. So inhaling here, keeping the breathing calm, and exhaling as we go down. And again, nice inhale. So same sensation, we're visualizing our energy sinking into the floor. Good strong thighs and nice posture. And again. And then all the way up to the ceiling. Nice stretch high, open out, and all the way down. We're going to do something called balancing the chi. So still in our horse stance, we're lifting our palms up to chest height. We're going to turn them over and push down. So this is a qigong movement called balancing the chi. So chi is our energy. And it's like I say, like we're moving this energy up and down in the body, feeling energized. And we're warming up the legs. And then let's go all the way up to the top. So taking the palms, pushing high, and all the way out, and all the way down. Yeah, very nice. Hands on our hips, and let's do our side bow stance. So this is where one knee bends. We still keep the posture nice and tall, and then we're bringing it back to our central position, and then we're going to go the other way. So it's like a transfer of weight. And a lot of the time in Tai Chi, we get to know where our body is aligned, where our body weight is distributed between the 2 feet, and how we move it and transfer it. And that helps us with our sequence of steps, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to slide across through our horse stance. So staying low, and then we can bring it back up to the center. And then we're going down and all the way across. And bringing it up and all the way down. And bringing it up. And one more time, taking it down and all the way across. And bringing it up. Yeah, very nice. Just give your arms and legs a shake. So we're going to do something called our cloud hands. Yes, cloud hands. So with our feet slightly wider than hip width, we're going to use that side bow and horse stance. But our arm movements, again, this will warm up our body a bit more. We've got one hand on the tabletop. We've got the other hand coming up. Shall we do yang style? So we've got our palm facing towards us and we're just turning our body so that we are across here. We're going to turn our weight from one corner to the other corner. So our hands move with our body. And then when we can't go any further, we're going to do our wave. So the top hand turns out, the bottom hand turns up, and then we can swap the position. So they swap. So the other hand comes high, and then we can turn the body to the other corner. And then we wave. We swap the hands and then we go across. And then we wave. And we swap. And again. And we wave. So we're going to add that side bow. So bending the knee. We're going to slide across through our horse stance. Nice and slow, following the hands, and we wave, and we swap, and we go again. It sounds to me like we're going to get rain in a minute, so it might go a bit noisy on my conservatory roof. So we'll see how we go. We haven't started to laugh yet, Mum. We've been doing well, haven't we? She's focused here on her cloud hands, which is absolutely right. We're following the hand, we're watching it wave, we're trying to connect that mind to body. And once you get familiar with some of these Tai Chi moves, then it really feels a lot more relaxing. You can kind of get into the zone. Let's do that again. One more time. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I do like cloud hands. It's reconnecting. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. My phone went on to something else. Okay, so we're moving on to our bow stance next. So if we start with our feet in our parallel about hip width apart, we're going to do our bow stance facing the corners. So if you transfer your weight over to one foot, then that means that this foot's empty of weight and we can release it to the corner, heel toe, aim about hip width apart. We're transferring the weight, so it's like a front lunge in our bow stance. We're just paying attention to this knee, so it's in a safe, comfy position, so you just have to listen to your own body. We're lifting up here and we're just going to rock backwards and forwards with our weight. So this is where we try and be quite mindful of our body weight, how it's transferring from one leg to the other. And because we're doing it slow, it does help with the strength and building that strength in our legs. Yeah, very nice. We're going to add a little turn of the waist. So we're going to turn to face you at the front and then turn round to the corner. And again to the front and then round to the corner. And again. So it's slow and steady. It's very gentle. We're still working our legs, still working our body. We're going to add something called undulating waves. So bringing the arms up, and we're going to rock them and bring them into the body and then push them out. So it's like they're water waves coming towards us, and then we're pushing our hands through the waves and away. So nice circular motion. And like we're moving our hands through water, there would be that little bit of resistance here. And then bringing it in. And let's do that all on the other side. So again, if we shift the weight over to one foot, that means we can release this other foot. We've got our heel toe into our bow stance. Just keep an eye on this knee, make sure it's safe. Nice posture here, so we're still lifting up through the crown, and we're going to rock backwards and forwards. So our bow stance is about hip width apart. It's one of our bread and butter moves, isn't it? It crops up all the time. And it's the start of our Tai Chi walk as well. So let's carry on with that weight transference, backwards and forwards. And we're going to add that turn of the waist coming to you, and then round to the corner. And again. Well, I can sync. We can see each other, can't we? And then we're going to bring our arms up and repeat the undulating waves. So pushing out to the corner and bringing it in. So you can still keep that twist of the waist going. So it's a real spiral action. And continuous flow. And then we're going to bring it in. Yeah, very nice. Okay, just give your arms and legs a shake. We'll move on to one of our balance stances. We shall do our empty stance, and we'll add a little hold the ball with our empty stance. So we'll do that now. So if you're here for Silver Sunday UK, we are celebrating older people and encouraging you to do something new. Maybe try Tai Chi for the first time. So you can follow along this video. It's going to be saved on Freshfield Fitness YouTube channel anytime for you to have a go at it. So we're going to move on to our balance stances, and helping your balance and things like falls prevention, gaining strength and keeping our strength is probably one of the main reasons why people come to certainly my Tai Chi classes, I would say. And whether you're young or old or in between, it does really help you keep the strength in your legs, be very aware of where your body weight is, and helps with your balance, I think, absolutely, doesn't it? So we're going to do some balance exercise now. So let's keep ourselves in our parallel stance, and we'll do our empty stance towards the corners. So again, if you transfer your weight into one foot, we're going to turn our body to face the corner, and then we're just going to tap this foot here, tapping it on the floor so it is empty of weight, and hence that's where the name comes from, empty stance. Let's just put our hands on our hips, eh? And we're just going to tap this foot in and out. So tapping it in, tapping it out. We're keeping all of our body weight on this supporting leg. Tapping in and tapping out. This time we're going to add a lift and hold. So lifting up and down. And again, tapping in and lifting up. Yeah, good. And one more time, tapping in and lift and hold and down. Yeah, very nice. So it's all about that supporting foundation, having that solid base for your balance. So transfer the weight over, get it nice and solid. We're turning to face the corner and we're tapping here. We don't usually do this facing the corner, do we? So we're mixing it up today. So tap in here, and we're just going to tap in and out and tapping out. So if you're at home and you've got a wall, you can always steady yourself by holding the wall a little bit, tapping in and tapping out. This time we're going to tap in and add that lift and hold and down. And just a little bit, simple exercises, but they do help challenge your balance, and over time you do get more strength, lifting up and down. Yeah, okay, so we're going to alternate that movement We're going to hold our balls so we've got something to focus on. So we're going to slide across, get the weight right on that supporting leg, and then we can tap to the corner into our empty stance. We're going to bring it back to our parallel and go the opposite way. So the technique is just the same. We're sliding across, getting our balance right on top of that supporting leg, and then we can release the foot. And stepping out. Let's go again. Sink and tap. And sink and tap. And one more time. And tap. I think we're going to add a lift and hold. Sink the weight. Let's tap here. Let's add that little lift up. Tap down. And step to the side. Very good, Mum. Excellent work. Tapping here. Lifting up. Tapping down. Let's do one more on each side. Sink the weight. We tap here. We're going to lift up and tap down and step to the side and sink the weight. Tapping here and lift up, tap down and step to the side. Yeah, very good. Again, just give your legs a little bit of a shake. Our final thing with our balance, we're going to do our heel raises. Yes. So keeping the feet together, we're looking for strong straight ankles, and we're going to rise up onto the balls of the feet. So you can always put yourself here so that you've got something to hold on to, or face us. We're going to put our hands on our hips or down by our sides, whichever you prefer, and we are going to rise up, trying to keep the ankles straight and lowering down. And let's go again, rising up and lowering down. And again. I don't know whether I'm chopping my head off as I'm going up. All the way down. Let's add some arms. Wild geese flying. Look at that. We're not even crashed into each other yet. All the way up. If I start to giggle, I've got no chance with my balance. And again, all the way up. And all the way down. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so as part of, Tai Chi, a little bit of background about Tai Chi. It's a martial art. That's what it was originated many thousands of years ago. But now it's often practiced for our health, fitness and well-being. And that's certainly my approach to teaching it. And as part of our classes, we do these exercises using our stances like we've just done, because that obviously helps our strength, our balance, our flexibility. And then also we learn a Tai Chi form. So there's lots of different Tai Chi forms out there. Some of the very traditional ones have been around for years. And then there's often modern ones as well. And sometimes we just do a little bit of freestyle where we put a little routine together. And that's kind of what we're going to do today. We're going to use a couple of the moves we've just done and put them together into our own little Tai Chi short form. It's similar to what we've been doing in our class as a bit of a sort of warm-up Tai Chi form. So we always start with our feet together. So think about your posture. We're grounding our feet to the floor. We're lifting up through the spine. One of our Tai Chi principles is keeping everything relaxed, having good posture, and knowing where our body is and how it's aligned. And then we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're sinking the weight. We're going to peel our foot off. It doesn't matter which one you do. We'll do the same one here. And we're placing it into our parallel stance. We're moving our weight so that we're 50-50 between 2 feet here. We're going to do a nice inhale, like we did with our regulating the breath at the start. Exhale all the way down. And then we're just going to step in for now, and then we'll practice that on the other side. So nice inhale and exhale. So this time we're going to peel the other foot off. We're placing it to the side, slow and controlled. Nice inhale, arms rise. It's like they're floating up and floating down, just to the tabletop. And then we're going to step in. Let's repeat that again. So a little practice of our opening stance of a Tai Chi form. Nice inhale and exhale. And stepping in. And then breathing in and breathing out. opening stance. I'm really feeling the flow. And bringing it in. Okay, so we're going to add our second move on, which is our balancing the chi. So opening stance, first side. And once we get down to here, we're going to do 2 balancing the chi. So nice inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to step in and we'll do that on the other side. So stepping in. Let's go the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Yeah, you're with me? Step into the side. Balancing the chi. So just 2 of these. Pushing down. Calm breathing. Still good posture. And then we're stepping in. Yeah, okay. Our next movement we're adding is transferring the weight. We're going to tap into our empty stance, hold the ball. Yeah, and then we'll face that to the corner. So breathing in, breathing out. We've got our opening stance, first side. Actually, the sun is trying to come out here now. It's very changeable weather. I thought it might have rained, but we might get away with it. So nice inhale. Exhale. And again. And then we're going to transfer our weight over to our side. And then we're tapping into our hold the ball. And then let's bring our foot in. And we'll do that on the other side. So nice inhale, exhale, opening stance. Balancing the chi. And then we're going to transfer back to where we came from and tap the other way into our empty stance. And then step it in. Yeah, happy with that? Our final bit is from here. We're going to do our heel toe into our bow stance. As we transfer the weight forwards, I want you to push the ball forwards. So really watch it go. And then we're going to do our little rock back and push forwards. Yeah, with our undulating waves. And then we're just going to step it in. And I think that'll be us done then, won't it? Yeah, so that's a nice little, just a short sequence of a few steps. And that's what a Tai Chi form is. Just so many steps put together. Okay, so breathing in and breathing out. So we're going on the first side. So peeling our foot off. Everything done with intention. It's very deliberate. Lots of focus. And connecting that mind to body. So nice inhale here. Balancing the chi. Transfer and tap into your empty stance. Then we're going heel toe into your bow stance. Push the ball forwards and then we rock it in. And we push it forwards and then we're going to step in. All the way, breathing in and breathing out, opening stance. Oh, that was my ankle that pricked then. Balancing the chi. Transfer and tap to the corner. Hold your ball, heel toe, pushing forwards. And rocking back. And pushing forwards. And then we're going to step it in. Let's do that on the first side again. It's looking very nice. And down. We're in sync. I can see us on the screen. balancing the chin. So really feel your flow. And like we're moving our hands through water, that little bit of resistance. Transfer and tap. Bow stance. And rocking back. And pushing forwards. And stepping. All the way. Balancing the chi. I hope you're still with us. I hope you're still doing it. Transfer and tap. Pushing forwards. And then rocking back. And stepping. Shall we do it one more time on each side? Yes? So really feel your own flow. Like you are pushing something heavy out of the way. Whenever we're pushing, feel like you've got something heavy that you're pushing out of the way. And that way it engages your body a little bit more. And I think you have to focus on your hands a little bit more, don't you? So you follow them. Because obviously if you're pushing something out, you'd be really looking at what you were doing. And it's the same kind of thing, and it helps to connect the mind and body and make it a fuller sort of experience. Okay, one more time on each side. Best yet. Okay, so nice and relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out. Opening stance. Balancing the chi. Transfer and tap. Pushing forwards. And stepping in. Final side. Opening stance. Balancing the chi. Transfer and tap. And breathe it in. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so we're going to move on. We'll do a little bit of punching, I think. Yes, bit of strength. So we're going to make some fists with our hands, and we're going to sink into our horse stance. So slightly wider than hip width with our feet. So let's just do our horse stance again. So sinking down and then bringing it back up and sinking down and back up. And we're just going to punch out one hand. So punch it out so the palm stays low and bringing it back in. And let's go again the other way. So punching out and bringing it in. So as I'm sinking into my horse stance, I'm punching low and bringing it in. And then go out. And then we're going to angle that across and go to our side bow. So one knee bends and we're going across and bringing it in. And we're taking it out. So lots of focus on our fist. And one more time. So if you fancy a challenge for your legs, you can stay low in your, we're going to a horse stance, bringing it in. Let's go again, so down the middle. So you can stay low if you like, holding that horse stance bit of extra challenge. And one more time. And we can straighten our legs. And let's go to our side. So over to the side and back to your horse stance. So staying low. A little bit of a challenge for your legs. And again. And one more time. And bring it in. Final thing, we'll do a very slow punch. So we've done this before in class. We're punching it out. We're going to hold it here. We're going to open it up. We're turning ourselves to the centre. We're turning it round as if we're gathering it all into our fist, and then we're bringing it back in. So punch it out. We're going to make a stop sign. We're pointing the fingers to the centre line all the way round, like we're scooping it in and bringing it in. Let's go again. So punch it out. Make a stop sign all the way round and bringing it in and the other way. Stop all the way round and bringing it in. Yeah, very good. Shaking your legs, because I can feel that in my legs now, can't you? Okay, so how are we doing for time? We've done about 35 minutes, Mum. Nice. Anything you want to show anyone? Any favourite move that you've got? What was that one? Your brush knee, shall we do? Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay. So brush knee, we'll give you a go of that. So shall we do it coming forwards, I think? Yeah, so if we just turn our feet out for our footwork, we're going to bring ourselves forwards this time into our bow stance. So heel toe, aim for about hip width apart. We're coming into our bow stance. We're going to rock back and step to the side. And then we're going to go the other way. So slide your weight across, heel toe into your bow stance. And then we rock back and step to the side. So that's all our feet are going to do. Heel toe, forwards, bow stance. Just be mindful of your knee and make sure it suits. And heel toe into your bow stance. And then we rock back and step to the side. For our arms, we've got our one hand out and the other hand palm to elbow. As we bring our heel out, yeah, we're going to bring our one hand down to the table and the other hand into the ear. And then we're going to brush the knee. So like we're wiping a table as we bring the weight forwards and we're going to push through. So from here, as we do our heel out, we bring our hand down to in front of the abdomen. The other hand comes to ear. We brush the knee and we push through. And then we're going to step to the side. Let's try it one more time on that first side. So we'd be here and we go ear, abdomen, heel. Brush the knee and push through. Bit of a crash course this. Let's try it on the other side. That's a nice move, isn't it? Okay, so out here with our hands, we're going to go ear, abdomen, heel. And then we brush the knee and we push through. It's got a nice twist to the waist, that one, hasn't it? So ear, abdomen, heel. And we brush the knee and we push forwards. Let's try one more time and then we'll see if we can do it. Ear, abdomen, brush the knee and push forwards. So let's do it on each side. We'll alternate. So first side, we're sinking the weight. We're doing ear, abdomen, heel. We brush the knee, we push through. And then we rock back and we step to the side. Hands in the right place, ear, abdomen, heel. Brush the knee, push through. Rocking back and stepping to the side. So in our Tai Chi martial art, everything's got a combat application. And this obviously would be a push to an opponent. But we're practicing a lot slower than that, aren't we? So we're using it to stay active and fit and healthy. Maintaining our strength and balance. Let's try again. Pushing forwards. Yeah, very nice. And again, yeah, abdomen, heel, brush the knee, push forwards. And rocking back and stepping to the side. Excellent. Yeah, I like that one. That was a good choice. Okie doke. Shall we finish off? Yeah, because we've been going about 40 minutes. Amazing, really, isn't it? It doesn't feel that long once you get going, does it? So let's just do a little bit of sort of qigong, I say, just to finish off. So we'll do a little bit of moving our body around. So feet hip width apart. And I tell you what, let's just do our knocking on the door again. So let's knock on the door. Well, this time we're going to add a little bit of a transfer of weight into a sway. So it's a little bit of a bigger movement than we did at the start. So a little bit looser and warmer now, aren't we? And then we're going to add our holding the ball across the body. So we're going to lift the front hand high, as if we're holding a ball across the body. So this again is a qigong movement. Often I use at the beginning or the end of a class. Because it's a nice stretch from high to low. And it just loosens off the body, keeps it nice and relaxed. Let's go back to our knocking on the door. And holding the ball across the body. And then bringing ourselves to our parallel stance. Let's do our nice gathering the chi. So big inhale as high as you can. And exhale as we bring the hands down. And again, nice inhale. So expanding the lungs and chest. And one more time, all the way up. And all the way down. And then let's bring ourselves in to our pressing palms in front of the chest. And let's give yourselves a bow. Give yourself a bow, Mum. Well done. Excellent. You've been a very good Tai Chi person today. Yes. Thanks very much. Come on in now. Oh, yes. Elbow pump, elbow pump. So thanks for joining us for Silver Sunday UK. If you have missed the beginning, then it should be saved on my YouTube channel, Freshfield Fitness, so you can come back and watch it anytime. I think it's under videos and live, so hopefully you can find it anytime. I do hope you've enjoyed that. It's given you an insight into Tai Chi for health, fitness and well-being. Tai Chi Active to keep us fit and well for life. So thanks to my mum here. She's been very quiet. She's not wanted to say much, but her movement has been excellent, don't you think? Round of applause to my mum. And thanks again. I hope you've really enjoyed that. I know I have, actually. We don't usually do it on a Sunday morning, do it? I'm not going to know which day of the week it is now after doing that on a Sunday. Okay, so see you guys and take care. Stay well and safe and see you again soon. Bye. I'll have to figure out how to turn it off now. Bye.